Some of the most unforgettable travel days aren't planned at all. I didn't book a tour. I didn't follow a strict itinerary. I stepped onto a train, pointed myself north from Bangkok, and trusted curiosity to lead the way. And that's how I found myself wandering around the ancient ruins of Ayutthaya. In this once powerful capital, empires rose, temples touched the sky, and history still echoes in the fallen bricks. What turned out to be a spontaneous day trip turned into one of the most emotional and awe-inspiring journeys I've had in Thailand. Before we get started, a quick reminder. This channel exists to inform and inspire you when making decisions about your travel choices. So please subscribe, it's free, and watch the entire video till the end, because days like this remind you that the best adventures often happen when you leave your room for the unexpected. Founded in 1350, Ayutthaya was once the glittering heart of the Kingdom of Siam. For more than 400 years, this city stood as one of the world's greatest trading powers, welcoming merchants from China, Persia, India and Europe along the Chao Phraya River. Its skyline once filled with towering parangs, golden Buddha statues, royal palaces and monasteries, blending Khmer, Thai and Sri Lankan design. Then, in 1767, everything changed. The Burmese army invaded, temples were destroyed, libraries burnt, and the great capital fell. What remains today is haunting, beautiful, and incredibly powerful. A UNESCO World Heritage Site that tells the story of Thailand's rise, resilience, and spiritual heart. And today, I'm exploring it, completely self-guided. It's early on my first full day in Bangkok. I jump into a tuk-tuk outside my hotel and weave through the morning traffic towards the MRT Blue Line. Easily the fastest way to cross the city without fighting Bangkok's legendary congestion. From here, I head to Krung Thep Apiwat Central Terminal. As we leave Bangkok, skyscrapers fade into farmlands. Rice fields stretch endlessly. Small villages blur past the window. And suddenly, the pace of time feels calmer. Less than 2 hours later, I arrive at Ayutthaya. A row of tuk-tuks wait eagerly outside the station. I pull up my hastily handwritten list of temples, negotiate a full day's ride for about 25 Australian dollars, and then, just like that, the adventure begins. No schedule, no rush, just discovery. My first stop feels like I've stepped into a forgotten kingdom. Wat Chai Watanamaram rises dramatically from the riverbank. Its towering central parang, surrounded by smaller chadas, is in perfect symmetry. Since 1630 by King Prasat Tong to honour his mother, this temple is pure architectural power. Walking through the ruins, I can almost imagine monks chanting, royalty arriving by boat, and the ceremonies filling the courtyard. Next, I arrive at what was once Ayutthaya's most sacred place. Wat Phra Sisampat wasn't a public temple. Only kings and high-ranking royals were allowed inside. No monks lived here. No everyday worship. This was the ceremonial core of the kingdom. 3 massive chebs stand proudly, once housing the ashes of Ayutthayan kings. It feels solemn, regal, timeless. Of all the ruins I see today, this one carries the weight of royal history the strongest. Then comes one of Ayutthaya's most mysterious temples. Wat Ratchabarana was built in 1424 after 2 royal brothers fought to the death over the throne. So their younger brother became king and built this temple on their cremation site. Years later, hidden crypts were discovered beneath the Parang, filled with gold, relics, jewellery and sacred artefacts. Most were stolen years ago, but the atmosphere remains thick with intrigue. History here isn't behind glass, it surrounds you. This is the moment most people come to Ayutthaya for. Wat Pramanadat was once the religious heart of the city. Its towering Parang is visible for miles. But today, one haunting image steals all the attention. A stone Buddha head, wrapped gently in the roots of a banyan tree. No one knows exactly how it happened, likely topped during the invasion and slowly claimed by nature over the centuries. It instantly reminded me of the tree-covered ruins and a similar feature in Ta Proang Temple in Cambodia, where history and nature merge into something surreal. I stood quiet for a long moment, not filming, just absorbing it all. To finish the day, I slowed things down at the Ayutthaya floating market. These markets aren't just a tourist stop. They're designed to preserve traditional Thai life, food and craftsmanship. Wooden houses line the canal. Vendors cook noodles and grilled seafood from boats. Locals perform folk music and dance. After hours of heavy history, it feels joyful and grounding. I grab some street food, wander the walkways and watch people going about their business. A perfect contrast to the ruins. This wasn't just a sightseeing trip. It was a journey through rise, destruction, resilience and remembrance. Ayutthaya reminded me why I love independent travel. Because when you move at your own pace, you don't just see places, you feel them. And sometimes the days you never planned become the ones you never forget. If you love real travel stories, deep in history, and practical guides for independent travellers, make sure you subscribe so we can keep exploring this incredible world together. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay safe and happy travels.